Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs of all shapes, colors, and sizes. I'm your host, Thaddeus Ward. Game Time with the Guru, NFL, Week 9 edition. Last week, I was on a bye week. Hey, you know we gotta get a bye week. We all need some recoup time sometimes. I gotta make sure that I got the energy to give the show to y'all with energy. Hey, I'm back. Week 9, last week. Hey, I really enjoyed the football weekend. Got a chance to watch a couple teams I haven't watched yet. Got a chance to see some crazy games. Hey, anybody can be beat on any given Sunday. And with that being said, I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting no longer. I made y'all wait long enough. I'm gonna get right down to what niggas be got down to. Hey, first game on the slate this week, NFL football week 9. Tonight, the Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals. Johnny Manziel is starting. The Bengals are 7-0. There's been a little trash talk between Marvin Lewis, the head coach of the Bengals, about Johnny Manziel back and forth. I think the Bengals defense, when they found out he was starting, went to licking their chops and putting bulletin board material up all over their locker room. I'm going to take Cincinnati this win at home tonight against the Johnny Manziel-led Cleveland Browns. And I wonder if Johnny has any issues on the back of his head about if his off-the-field issues right now. But hey, push all that aside. Hey, keep it moving. Never go backwards. Always go forward. Browns at Bengals. Cincinnati gets the win. Sunday, November 8th, 12 p.m. Central Time. The Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. I expect the Tyrod Taylor-led Buffalo Bills to get this win at home over the Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to come out and fight. I don't expect them to lay down anymore, but I think the Bills will be able to get this win at home. I think Tyrod Taylor will be just good enough to get the Bills to win at home. Next game, Green Bay Packers at the undefeated Carolina Panthers. Last week we saw the Packers and the Broncos play two undefeated teams, and the Packers lost. This week we got the Packers going to play the Panthers, and I think this is the week that Cam Newton gets his first loss. Aaron Rodgers leads the Green Bay Packers over the Cam Newton-led Panthers. Packers over Panthers this weekend. Next game, Jaguars at the New York Jets. Jacksonville still abysmal. New York Jets are a team whose stock is on the rise. I'm going to take the Jets at home over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next game, I want to watch this game here. You've got Todd Gurley, who's leading the NFL in yards rushing per game and yards per rush. And you got Adrian Peterson, who is third in the NFL in rushing yards. This game here is going to come down to the wire. But me, I'm going to take the St. Louis Rams to go into Minnesota to get the victory. Next game, we got the Washington Redskins at the New England Patriots. Hey, Belichick, Brady, Gronk, victory. All I need to say. Titans at Saints. Mariota, I don't know what his health is like. The head coach of the Tennessee Titans got fired this week. But he was only 3-23 since he's been with the team. They say he's what they call a quarterback whisperer. He didn't have long enough to whisper to Mariota. And with Mariota being hurt, how could you fire your coach if the guy you had at quarterback from last year was back on the game, was back starting? And the reason you drafted Mariota number 2 because that guy Zach Maidenberger wasn't good enough to do it. But hey, Titans, they having front office issues. It doesn't surprise me this is going on in Tennessee. But I'm going to take the Saints and Drew Brees after a track meet with the Giants last week to get the win at home against the Titans. The next game is going to be very interesting. The Raiders, whose stock is rising, are at the Steelers, who right now are vying for what could be possibly be the 5th or either 6th playoff spot. The Raiders are pushing for a wild card. This could be a possible playoff game right here in November. But I'm going to take the Steelers at home to bounce back after they lost last week to Cincinnati and get the win at home against the Raiders. Le'Veon Bell, he's out for the season. Tough loss for Pittsburgh. That spelled doom for him last year, but they didn't have a backup like they have now. So I think they'll be able to sustain this year and get this victory this weekend at home against the Raiders. Next game on the slate, we got the Giants, the New York Giants, at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is going to come down to ball control. I think the Bucs going to keep it close. But Eli Manning is having last week, he had a great game. I think 6 touchdowns he threw for, 3 to Odell Beckham Jr. I think the combination of Manning and Beckham be a little too much. I think they'll be able to outdo the combination of Daniel Wilson and Mike Evans. So I'm taking the Giants to go to Tampa and get the victory. And a close one. Next game on the slate, you got the Falcons at the 49ers. I'm going to take the Falcons in this game because honestly, it looks like it's going to be a scrimmage game. I don't know what the 49ers got going on. They should call Jim Harbaugh today and double what he's making at Michigan just for him to come back. And you know what? If I was him, I would tell him, the only way I'm coming back is if you triple what I'm making now. 49ers are pathetic. Vernon Davis was traded to the Broncos. Colin Kaepernick benched last game. Hey, they even talking about the guy who was a bust down in Jacksonville coming in and picking up a start for this week. Hey, Falcons over 49ers all day easy. Next game on the slate, Broncos at Colts. Andrew Luck is playing like a rookie in his 3rd year. He looks horrible. I don't know if he's hurt. The offensive line don't even deserve paychecks in Indianapolis. Understand me. They should be ashamed on check to even say they work for anything because they ain't work and deserve anything the way they've been playing. Broncos, new addition at tight end, Vernon Davis. Hey, Peyton Manning is starting to get the feel for that offense, and now you give him another weapon to come at you with. Hey, in the red zone, they're going to be deadly with Vernon Davis out there. Broncos over the Colts. Next game, Sunday night, nightcap. Philadelphia Eagles at the Cowboys. Dez Bryant is back. Won't make much of a difference until Tony Romo will come back. They just released Julius Randle. The defense is stout for the Cowboys. But I think the lack of offensive production was going to cost the Cowboys this game. So I'm going to take Chip Kelly and Sam Bradford to lead the Eagles to a victory over the Cowboys. And I know DeMarcus Murray has had this game marked on his calendar all season long. So let's I'm going to give the edge to the Eagles in this game on the road Sunday night at the Cowboys. Fine, ladies and gentlemen, the Monday night game, the Chicago Bears at the San Diego Chargers. Both teams coming off losses last week. I think Matt Forte is out for this game. I'm not sure yet. I know he had an injury last week. He missed the rest of that game that they lost. And the Chargers lost a game last week to the Ravens. I thought they should have won. But the Chargers, they play like the Chargers. They lose a bunch of close games all year long. Then they try to get hot toward the end of the season. I think they waited a little too long this year with week 9 being here. But at the end of the day, Monday night in this week, I'm going to give the San Diego Chargers the win on Monday night over the Chicago Bears. And ladies and gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in to my show. I enjoy what I do, and it's all for you, my fans out there. And if you have any questions or comments or anything of that nature you want to talk about this show, talk about another show pertaining to football, hey, hit me up on Twitter at @Ward_Thaddeus. You can even email me, thadward2003yahoo.com, thadward2003@yahoo.com. Hey, look, I'm just a phone call away. Any given point in time, just call me. Hit me up, 334-464-4402. I'm Thaddeus Ward. I'm your guru. You've been watching Game Time with Guru, NFL Week 9 edition. Hope everybody enjoys their football weekend. I will. I just can't wait until next week. So I'm bringing my predictions to you once again. And thank everybody. God bless you. Have a good night. I'm your host, Thaddeus Ward. Signing off. Game Time.